My name is Cooper Kupferberg.
My name is Mason.
Working at Recreational Equipment Incorporated.
Right now I'm working at REI as a stalker and rentals person.
Mostly up at the register. Been floating around a little bit of footwear stuff, a little bit of selling some clothes, hiding in the back a lot.
What do I do personally? I I like to redo the chalkboard. We have to clean all the returns and set up skis and snowboards for people to take out. Or in the summer, we set them up with bikes. A lot of bare boxes that we rent out.
A good day at REI feeling fulfilled is reminding myself that for 30 seconds of a day, I get to interact with someone and maybe be the least shitty customer service they've had that day. Hopefully.
I one time rented a snowboard to this dude that was clearly so high that he could not lace his shoe. And he just was so not there. And he signed up for a membership without even he was like, oh, it would be cheaper if I'm a member, right? And I was like, yeah, but you have to pay the membership fee, so it's going to be the same. He was like, oh, I'll do it anyway. And I was like, okay, sure. And then he wasn't sure if he wanted to rent a helmet or not and spent 20 minutes debating if he wanted a fucking helmet. And I was like, concussions suck. And then he wouldn't stop asking me questions about concussions. It was just this long... It was a whole hour. I spent an hour with this man. It was too long. I don't know.
Well, today I put a 20-pound dumbbell in my bag and hiked up near the tallest point in the city of Boulder limits. I didn't make it all the way up, though, because my legs hurt too much and I was running out of time, so I had to come back. But generally, biking, hiking, climbing sometimes. If I have a day off, it's usually spent outside because that's where I like to be.
Yeah, I spend most of my time working on whatever art project I've started, or with my dog, going out places, finding hiking trails and stuff.
I know Mason remembers the first time she met me and she said I was kind of a dick.
We worked a curbside shift together, and he sat in the chair the whole time, and I sat on the floor because this is when there used to be a computer near the front door for curbside, and he sat in that freaking chair the whole time, and I was like, he thinks he's better than me. He's gonna... I was like, oh, that's so rude. He's not gonna share the chair? Okay. This guy thinks he's hot shit. Which is funny because I've told him that before, and he was like, it's scary how many people say that.
I think I present myself exactly how I want to present myself to everyone. I've definitely given people a less than complete picture of myself because I either wasn't ready or because I found some advantage to withholding a certain part of myself or certain attributes, yeah.
Oh man, when did it turn? That's I had this sticker that I used as a bookmark for a book that I attempted to read during breaks that I very quickly gave up on because I do have no interest in reading during breaks. And it's the sign language this one, which I think means love. And it was an artist couple up in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I had some stickers because I had ordered a shirt. And I dropped the sticker. I didn't know this, but I showed up to work, and the sticker was on his water bottle. And I was like, oh my God, like, that's so crazy that you have the same sticker that I do. And he was like, yeah, I just found it in the break room. Like at the spot where we usually leave free shit, because that's where it fell out of my book. And he was like, I just found it in the break room. And I was like, that's my bookmark. Like, he was like, oh, okay. Like, so sorry. I didn't know. Like, he felt bad about it, I think, a little bit. And then I was like, nah, it's all right. It's a sticker, and I have more. And then I told him that the sticker was, like, the proceeds for it went to, like, Planned Parenthood and shit. And he was like, oh, then I love this sticker. Like, that's good to know. I'm about this sticker. I was like, all right, then we can be friends.
I remember the first time I really connected with her was we were stocking together in the back, just ripping open boxes, putting it in baskets and shit. And she was talking about bike packing she had done, and that she had led some bike packing trips and been on some bike packing trips. And then she was talking about this bike she was building, and I went, this person is a fucking badass and someone I have a lot of shared interests with, and she seems really cool.
I always enjoy our conversations, and I think it's just like the way that he talks, which is like a hard thing to describe about somebody. Like, it's very matter of fact in a lot of ways, but at the same time snarky.
Fuck this shit! We don't want the modern age!
And I think he's hilarious, but his response to me thinking he's funny is always like, don't give me this much credit. Like, it's gonna go to my head.
Mason and I have a very sarcastic relationship together, where I can just wander into wherever she is, say some outlandish shit, and I always know I will get a laugh out of her, which I love as someone who... I think it's an ego thing that I like to entertain people. It makes me feel good.
We've talked about going bike packing. I don't know if we're going to do it, but I feel like the thing we've actually gone and done is, like, go to the Rayback, or... That's what we've been doing. He'll, like, get out of work and be like, I'm being released from prison. Will people meet me here? I'm like, all right.
I do love the Rayback Collective. Good bike ride there. Don't remember the bike ride home. But I had a friend shepherd me home, so that was okay. A sober friend. Fran and I met like 6 or 7 years ago, working at a summer camp here, and both started dating other people, and then reconnected like 3 years ago, right around this time of year, because she was home in Boulder for spring break. And we somehow reconnected, and then started talking, and then never stopped talking. I had a hunch that Fran was someone I was going to be interested in a more serious way when we were first talking, and she took herself to Ireland as part of her graduation present to herself for graduating college. And I thought, well, that's pretty fucking cool. She's a self-starter. She's independent. She has the confidence to just take herself abroad, and just like did this whole huge thing alone, which I also love, that she's comfortable enough in herself to just be like, nah, I'm gonna do it. If I don't have anyone to go with, too bad, I'm still gonna do it.
Did being asked these questions bring up any new thoughts or feelings for you?
Oh yeah, I can't get famous. I love this too much. And if this became my norm of people being really interested about the things that I have to say and the things I think about, my ego and pride are going to inflate out of control. So this has to be the only interview I ever give, because this is way too much fun.
I don't know, you asking about, like, what Cooper's going to be doing in, like, 10 years or whatever, like, in the future, like, definitely I knew the next question was gonna be about me. So I feel like I really don't sit down and try to think that far ahead, and maybe I don't know, maybe I should do it more often and like make it feel less scary, because it didn't feel that scary to like predict what he's gonna be doing, because who fucking knows what he's actually gonna do. Like, I'm just guessing, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with me like thinking about that for myself either. I just have to figure out how to do that without panicking.